All right. This is a Yayhel Jaya channeling session done at 11:37, July 23rd, in some beautiful nighttime nature with an amazing person.
All right, and it is our pleasure to be able to interact with all those who hear this message, past, present, and future. We come in the name of peace and unconditional love for you and your entire species. We understand each of you have been going through a variety of changes in your personal lives, and we understand that each of you are beginning to determine which version of your Earth, which timeline of your Earth you wish to be on. And we are right now broadcasting this amongst all of the different timeline, parallel reality versions of your planet, so that way this message can be something that each of you can use as a beacon, if you want, to be able to act as a recentering agent, to understand that you are beginning to crystallize your sequence of Earth events that will lead you into variations of Earth's probable and possible futures. Understanding that those of you who are choosing to raise your vibration, raise your frequency, to become more positive, are now in a very interesting position where you can begin to shift from variations of what you might call the more positive timelines. So for example, you may find that you're on a positive timeline that is rich and full of all types of different dynamic experiences that you prefer. And you may find that through raising your vibration to a particular level while you are on such a timeline, you can then begin to leap into even more positive timelines. As you begin to leap, what you will find is there are going to be different variations of your history, different variations of your story. You may find yourself discovering what you might call historical facts that contradict what you may have been taught, what you may have been told. And this is reflecting, again, the different changes and the blendings that are occurring within these different timelines. The more of a jump you make within your vibration, the more of a leap you make into a more positive state, typically the more dramatic some of these historical events may be in terms of the difference of how you remember them being. What we want you to understand is the following, that right now, as we've spoken about before, the dreaming realities are beginning to crystallize with the physical realities, forming a new hybrid reality, a third reality, where it is not quite materialism, and it is not quite exclusively the dream world, but a dance, a blending of both of these. And it is this hybrid reality of the dreaming and physical reality coming together more strongly that each of you are now beginning to move into. Because you are shifting into this state of being, we are now encouraging you to begin to scan into your body, scan into your psyche, to determine what it is you actually prefer, what it is you actually want. Because this dreaming reality is merging so strongly with the physical, you're beginning to realize you can lucid dream while awake. And what this will translate into for each of you is the following: the ability to create literally whatever it is you desire. And we are being very playful and very playfully serious about this. Whatever it is you actually desire for your life is now something you have the personal freedom to be able to create in a way that was not as available on some of these other timelines that are more negative, that you have shifted away from. Because in those more negative timelines, the dream world was not quite as integrated. It was much more of a materialistic, much more physicalized experience. But because you are, again, shifting into this lucid dreaming, wakeful state reality, you are going to be able to have unprecedented freedom in being able to manifest literally whatever you want. The key, as many of you already know, towards such a harmonious manifestation and enhanced manifestation ability is the following: the complete removal of an expectation. Understanding that as soon as you put your energy into whatever the said thing is you wish to manifest, understand, because the malleability, it is then guaranteed to occur. What we mean by this is you are at a point where you're hearing this message where you are moving away from manifestations that actually don't serve you. Because of the timelines you're on, the manifestations you gravitate to are, generally speaking, much more aligned with who you actually are, much more aligned with your preference, your dream reality. And as a result, because they are designed for you and you're wishing for them, it means they will come. Because the manifestations that don't come are typically the ones that really aren't relevant for your journey. And because you're on a timeline that's highly specific for you, you will find that literally whatever it is you say you want, you will get, because it is relevant, because it has to do with your path and your journey. The key here, again, is to not have an expectation on how the said manifestation will occur. Understanding that as soon as you wish for it, it is then guaranteed. So all that is required is the trust that it is going to occur. That is literally all that is required. As soon as you trust that, okay, I have now wished for this, it is going to happen. That's all you need. And once you have that, all you must do is play that role of knowing it's on its way, of knowing it's actually here. And you're just playing the role of the person experiencing the manifestation as being on the way. But as soon as you wish for it, it's actually crystallized. It's actually here. You've collapsed space and time, and you're allowing for that moment you perceive to be a future moment where the manifestation occurs, becomes part of your current moment of the now. And it is, again, the removal of expectation of how it will emerge that quickens its ability to reach you. And this is something we are very excited to deliver to your species, because we understand many of you have felt these positive shifts. You've felt these positive changes in your own psychology, in your social dynamics, in your family relationships, and within yourselves. And now it is time to embrace your role as a god, goddess, co-creator of the universe, as an extension of the universe, as the universe. Embracing that role and now using it to create freely. Understanding this is a masterclass timeline. Understanding that many people that you have met in your past are on different timelines. They did not choose this because this was not their class. They were not ready for the master class. So they have gone to different earths, they have gone to different realities, and that is all well and good because it is their choice. It is part of their soul theme. If you're hearing this message, your soul theme is highly relevant to what we are describing. The ability to crystallize and manifest whatever it is that is relevant for you, that you find joyful and you find inspiring. And it is our honor to be able to, again, play this role of guidance, to be able to share with you our point of view of what is occurring on your earth and on your many earths. Now, we will go a little deeper into a concept that may be a little new to you, but we have touched on briefly before. And this concept is the following. It is the ability for you to be able to dream into a new version of Earth that may be strikingly different, that has different features, that has different possibilities. We are being a little cryptic right now because of the following reason. Your imagination and your ability to embrace its infinite nature will determine such possibilities and probabilities. We would encourage you to begin to dream deeply about what you wish for your planet, what you wish for the structures of social and governmental and religious organizations and begin to imagine how you want them to unfold. Because remember, as we've said, when you wish for it and it's relevant for you, you already have it. Because you are the lucid dreamer dreaming this. Now, many of you look at the systems that are in place in your world and you say, that doesn't serve us positively. That's not what we prefer. That's not what we want. We want you to know you are in a very unique point of view and position where you can begin to manifest the outcomes of many of these things. Remember, no expectation on how the outcome will occur or what it will look like, but understanding you already know what the end result is you wish for. So for example, if you wish for a government that is organized and ruled by the citizens, by the people, in a way that's harmonious with your earth, understand you can have that. It is the trust that that reality will crystallize for you that allows for it to do so. If you want your religions to be something that is supportive of all beliefs, that does not discount all beliefs, but embraces all different spiritual beliefs as different points of view of what you call God, of what you call creation, you can have that. Understanding if you wish for all of the people in your world to have deep awarenesses of the connectivity they have with one another and nature, you can also have this. It is this knowing that you can manifest in a way that transcends just your personal bubble and is expanding in a more diverse way into all the different systems that you're a part of within your collective reality. Your manifestation abilities reach that far. So we challenge you to not just dream and manifest for your personal self, but dream and manifest for your collective self. Because remember, all of those systems, all of those people, all of those aspects of nature, they are all you. They are all you. They are all extensions of your dreaming mind, your universal collective dreaming mind. So we challenge you to extend your manifestations, extend your wishes, extend your desires in that way to be bigger than just your personal reality and bring it into the collective reality. What is the earth you want to live on? What are the people like on the earth you wish to live on? What are the governmental structures like on the earth you wish to live on? What are the relationships amongst the people like on the earth you wish to live on? Dream this. We are encouraging you all to dream this, because this is how you shift your reality, again, as we've said, to jump from a positive timeline, which you are already on, to an even deeper, more accelerated positive timeline. The more deeply you can dream about what it is you want for this world, the more the vibration within yourself will raise, and as a result, you will then become in resonance with the vibrations of those more positive realities. And it literally is that easy. At this point, it is the exercising of your imagination, the crystallization of what you desire that will allow for you to leapfrog from one positive timeline to an even more positive timeline to an even more positive timeline. It will get deeper and deeper. You will find that many things within your reality will get easier and easier and easier. Things that you found to be challenging in a way that may have seemed draining or may have seemed excessive will no longer be so. As you make these shifts, it will go down and down and down, and you will find yourself again gliding through challenges because you'll have the understanding that you are the one co-creating it all with all living things. And it is your point of view, it is your perspective, it is your responses that dictate how you shift and how deeply into the dream you can go. We thank you for listening to this message. Our hearts are warm for all of you, and we are all excited to see the changes you're making, because it is, in that sense, unprecedented for your Earth. This is one of the largest transformational occurrences your species has had in hundreds of thousands of years. So we are delighted, and we thank you for your attention and time in this transmission. For those who are listening, if there is anything you would like to comment on or add, please allow for yourself to do so. We will respond as we always do. thank you for your attention. We thank you for your existence. We honor you. We honor your ancestors. We honor your descendants and all who you encounter. Our unconditional love always to all on your world and within your world. Thank you.